You may have just seen my video of me doing some of the tie straps on the Hardi. Got this box off, and this is the PTO shaft here. Just thought I'd get a video of opening some of this up. This thing is really light. I mean, most PTO shafts are pretty heavy. I'm kind of curious to look at this thing and see why it's so light. And that's really light. That's a small, so it's the smaller universal joint, and it's just a thin pipe there for the shaft. I don't guess it takes much to run that little pump then. That's about all there is to that. I'll just go ahead and stick that back in the bag here. Alright, so I'm hoping in this box is the monitor and control unit and control unit for the hydraulic fold, because it only uses one set of hydraulics to run that whole hydraulic manifold and switch system back there. So should be 3 separate control units in this box, I hope. Well, that looks right side up. Find out. It sounds like there's some mounting brackets in there from metal flinging around. Oh yeah, and that was supposed to be in there as well. Okay. This is 12 volt DC, just a junction box pretty much. I believe your monitors all plug in there, and it gives you one set of cables to run to your battery, because I do have at least three control boxes here. There is some metal in here. Let's see. HC550 display unit. So this is the main brains of the system here. Packaged fairly well. Whoops. So there must be some cables associated with this. So I see a bar. See this, and it looks like a set screw, so this is part of the mounting, apparently. So yeah, that's the right controller. This is, like I said, pretty much the brains of the system. That flow meter on the back and that speed sensor I showed you was loose, communicates with this. So basically I put my well, I don't want to talk over it too much because I hadn't used it, so I don't want to say something wrong, but the basic gist of it is you put in what your rate is, your gallons per acre. Like I've run a lot of, about 18 and a half. I think it's like 18.34 is what I usually run on gallons of water or chemical per acre there, or mix, chemical mix. And this thing will sense your flow and your speed, and traditionally you would set your tractor at a certain rate of speed, and you'd have your certain pressure, and you'd have ultimately your gallons per acre going out like you want. Well, this going to speed up or slow down will compensate. So it'll automatically adjust the pressure on the spray rig to consistently give me my gallons per acre that I've mixed my chemical up at, without me having to do all the guesswork on doing that. So that will be nice. That is an option on the sprayer that I elected to get. That was a last minute decision. I thought it was going to be a little more than I wanted to pay originally, but the distributor gave me list price, and then he gave me what it would really cost, and it was a pretty good difference. And I thought, well, as much as this involved setting up and trying to do it later, I thought I would go ahead and get it, and not deal with it later. And plus that'll be some nice features. That is more of the mounting system, which is good because I do not have a mounting bracket in the tractor yet, so maybe I can make that work in my favor somehow. That must be the instruction manual for it. It's quite thick. Some late night reading. A cable goes somewhere. It's floating around the bottom here. What do we got? Part of this mounting bracket. Yeah, I see some like it. Let's get out of the bag. Sort it in the box so I don't lose it. This is spray box. I'm going to assume this is the actual controller of the valves on the spray rig, and it is correct. Looks like it has. That would be power, and that, I would assume, matches up with that connector on the back of that HC550. And then there's one really big connector that may be wadded up back there in that bundle of stuff on the sprayer. I may have to come do that here in a minute. So yes, this is basically master on and off of all the valves and individual section control. This here is for foam markers, which I don't have because I will be running guidance system, so I won't use any of that. That'll be pressure up and down, and that will be on and off. That would be that box. I can put it back in here. Never can get things back in like they were. So that's that. One more down here. No name really on that, but that should be the hydraulic controls. It is. Plug. So this has power and another big connector here that I hope is over there, or makes sense somewhere over there because I don't see anything else that hooks into that big connector up there. But anyway, so this is the hydraulic controls: boom up and down, tilt up and down over here. Wait, no, that's fold. My bad. Let's fold up. Right side, left side, tilt, left side, right side. So that's all pretty basic. So I've got to get all three of these monitors mounted in the tractor with that box. Joy, joy. Anyway, so it would appear everything is here except for that cable that I hope is there on the spray rig. And I don't know where that goes. That's spare, but I guess I'll have to figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna look over and see if the cable's on the sprayer. Alright folks, I've uncovered this wiring here. I did find my connectors here that go to those monitors, 2 of them. And there's the hydraulic hoses and there's the lights. What I don't see that would be nice is a disconnect for all this, where you could leave these hooked up in the tractor. You don't have to snake them up to the monitors each time you hook and unhook. But I don't see such a device unless it's still hidden here somewhere. But anyway, there's enough there to make it work for now. So yeah. So I'll tuck that back in that plastic right now, keep the water off of it. Alright, I got the filler tank here. I got all the plastic wrap packaging off of it, and opened it up here so you can see the little bit of antifreeze in the bottom. I hope you can see this, it's getting close to dark, but anyway, there's the measuring gauge inside. Of course, lid here conveniently sits right there. Has a little string here, and then this little nozzle back here. Oh, it's tie strapped. But anyway, there's a little nozzle you can take and rinse this out with. But anyway, so I guess this thing's positioned where that antifreeze is equalized out with the 0 point here on this gauge, but not 100% sure, because obviously there's a tube down here, so if you're putting chemical in, that's going to take up some volume. I'll have to play with that with some water, make sure this is being accurate, or I'll continue to just measure it out manually. So that's everything. It's getting dark. I hope that ain't affecting this video much any, but that looks like all of it. I've got an empty box except for that metal part I put back in there. So I'll put all this back in the box for now, and I guess, like I said, I'll have a little late night reading here to go over. But anyway, thanks for watching. I got a lot of footage of the sprayer, I know. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to get some of it in use soon. See ya.